Aloha, y'all. Your boy Jay coming back at you deep in the Hawaiian jungle. So they talking about EBT, might be getting cut back on, might not. They giving you half EBT, half not, whatever. The damage is done. Let's jump right into it. Anybody out there that is popping off about the answer to all this is just a blanket, get a job, run from those people. And I'm going to tell you why. That's exactly how we got into this position. Basically, the narrative, go out, get a job, go to school, get a job so you can provide food for your family, so you can put bread on the table. That's the days of yesteryear. These executives at Del Monte, every other food company, and Walmart, they either in them back offices or on the golf courses howling at us. They saying, now you go back to our ancestors. Wasn't no Walmart, wasn't no Del Monte. They had to grow their own food. It don't matter what racial background you come from. Indigenous people, white people in Europe was growing food, Africans was growing food, and for the fact that we have funneled this thing down to where basically you got one major company controlling the entire food supply is absolutely ludicrous. So they sit back and they say, okay, all we got to do is just keep raising the prices on everything. Because what choice do they have but to complain and go back to their bosses and keep asking for higher and higher raises? Because they ain't going to grow their own food. So they got to come to us. Either they going to go to the government for food assistance or they going to come to us. Because ain't near none of them growing any food. You want to reduce the price of food? We can reduce the price of food like that. Let everybody start growing their own crops. Them food companies going to say, and Walmart going to say, what the? Well, obviously, we got to come down on our prices because they're not coming in here for anything. See, you have for many, many years, many generations, people walking around, well, I can put food on the table. I go to work every day. I'm going to take you back to episode 1 of The Walking Dead. When Rick woke up out of that coma, and it was complete dystopia, complete a zombie apocalypse. That's what you in right now. Oh, you think I'm exaggerating? What's the street in Philadelphia? Kensington Street or whatever. I'll be looking at the webcam, and that's just one example. When them fools is out there, half their arm hanging off because they on that whatever trank or whatever. You in the zombie apocalypse. You in the Walking Dead. The only reason why this whole thing ain't completely crashed yet, and that's another reason why you better adopt AI. These AI companies are the only companies that's keeping this market propped up. And they keep talking about that's a bubble. So if they pop that AI bubble, the London Bridge is falling down. It's crumbling. So it don't even stop there with just food. You got all these people flossing and they leaning to the left and they so-called new cars and blah, 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 blah. You let the price of gas go to $100 a gallon. And you got to park that car because you can't afford to fill it up. And these are the people that ain't walked 5 minutes down the street for no exercise. And they're going to tell you, well, now you need to walk 5 miles to the nearest store to get something to eat. Done data. Completely out of shape. Completely reliant on Walmart, Del Monte. Look at how many steps it takes for them to get you food. You got to trust the manufacturer, then the shipping company, the trucking company, the warehousing company, and then you got to make sure Walmart is going to stay open. They scared the living daylights out of everybody when they was like, well, we might shut our doors. Everybody panicked because we have no other option to go to. Or maybe some of y'all out there ain't got no other option to go to. If you can't walk right outside, right this very second, out your backyard, and go and get at least a little bit of food right out of your garden, you just as bad as somebody on EBT relying on the government. Because you relying on Del Monte, Hershey, and Walmart as the retailer. You just as vulnerable. All I can do is tell you this. The days of yesteryear of, oh, I put food on the table because I can go to an office every day and kiss ass and make sure they don't fire me and get a paycheck every 2 weeks. I can give my wife some money to go to the grocery store, or I can run into the grocery store and grab something. You ain't taking care of yourself. You ain't taking care of your family. You can go to your backyard. I can eat this raw right now if I wanted to. If I'm starving, I can eat this raw, and hey, maybe I can't live on it forever, but it's better than nothing at the moment. But since it's a special day, almost Thanksgiving, I'm gonna break out my good Doritos for y'all. Since I'm getting ready to watch some college football. And see, it's gonna be just like in them dystopian times. You watch the movies, they be like, this is my special. This is my special champagne or my special vinegar. I've been saving this for a special occasion. Yeah, nice piece of banana. I'm gonna smother it right quick. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the sub button. We coming back at you. Aloha. Damn, that's good. And mahalo.